Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a message for my Starseeds and my Lightworkers. I do have a message before I get started in the meditation before this reading. The real importance of grounding. It's something that I talk about a lot on this channel, but the importance of those of you who are doing readings, running your own energy frequently or for long periods of time, and those of you working with clients in Reiki sessions, angelic healing sessions, or what have you, the importance of really clearing your energy in between sessions, the importance of focusing on grounding through your lower chakras so that you can hold space for others, because some of us are having a difficult time sort of coming back into the 3D. So when we're running our energy frequently or for long periods of time, when we're communing with Source, when we're meditating, when we're doing energy work, it's really important that we're able to switch back and forth when necessary. Now, as we're starting off, that can be much more difficult than, than when we become seasoned practitioners. We'll be able to switch that off and on, as we please. But as we're starting off, it feels so good to be running your energy. It feels so good to meditate. It feels so good when we're really connecting with our angels and our spirit guides and source energy, that it can be difficult to pay attention to the 3D or to come back to the 3D. So we might find that we're feeling very spacey. We might feel that we're bumping into things afterwards. You might feel like, you can't remember if you where your car keys are. You may not be able to see things that are right in front of you. So if that is happening to you, it's really important, you guys, that you focus and you take up a grounding practice. Either this can be through sage and through smudging. It can be through physically planting your feet on the ground after these sessions or in between sessions. It can be about walking in nature, okay? Or it can be working with certain crystals, like petrified wood. Not really a crystal, but or hematite, or grounding crystals. Polychrome jasper is another really good one, or smoky quartz, just to name a few. So each and every one of you, I really do urge to pay attention. And it's not me, it's the message that came through in the meditation, that some of you need to hear that, okay? So some of the importance of grounding, not only for yourself, but for other people, so clients, or if you do energy work with your friends and family. All right, came through really strong. Also, the importance of trusting your intuition. Trust the messages that you are receiving. Believe in them. All right. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my star seeds and my light workers. Because I can see, you guys, the messages have been coming through. You guys have been working your light a lot, all right? And it's powerful stuff going on. You get inner voice. There we go. Number 28, breaking down to a 10. This inner voice is beautiful, beautiful energy, because it's exactly what I was saying. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a signpost to return us to our center, where we can tune in to our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternate route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel, and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. All right, you guys, beautiful, beautiful energy. This morning, I was doing a meditation with Angel Amitiel, A-M-I-T-I-E-L, and Blue Obsidian. I feel like that I need to talk to you about that. But let's go ahead and see what cards come out. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, beautiful, and we get the King of Swords. Yep, they're saying no reversals, no reversals. Okay, beautiful. Overall energy here is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is beautiful because this talks about your evolution. This talks about leaving someone or something behind. All right, so it's really important also for some of you guys to be doing soul retrieval work. Especially for my energy workers. And I feel like this is a very specific message for those of you, as I mentioned earlier, that are running your own energy frequently or for long periods of time. Now, this can be with yourself. Okay, when you're doing your own healing and you're looking for your own guidance, you're tapping into source energy and your higher wisdom, your inner wisdom. But specifically for those of you who are working with friends and family, okay, and or clients, with this Three of Pentacles, this is a beautiful energy for some of you that have started a business or a spiritually based business. So whether you guys do acupuncture, you guys are Reiki practitioners, crystal therapists, healers, whether you lead people in meditation, angelic healing, you know, or your tarot readers and psychics, this is your message. The message here is to trust your inner voice. Some of you may be beating yourself up, or you may find yourselves that you're not happy with what you're saying or how a session is going. Spirit wants you to trust that everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. With this Eight of Cups energy, though, I'm also getting that some of you are feeling extremely drained after your sessions. Okay, whether this is on your own or this is with clients. For those of you who are working on your own, again, it's that message of grounding, the importance of coming back, being able to switch between, you know, the astral realms, between meditative states, between, you know, being aligned with source energy and receiving these communications, and then switching back into the 3D. Some of you may be leaving energy behind. So it's really important that you're grounding and making sure that you're retrieving all of the parts of you after each and every session. So again, you may feel like a sense of euphoria, but you may also feel that after running your energy, you guys are feeling spacey, you're bumping into things, you can't remember where you put things, okay? And that can be problematic if you have to go to work or you have to pick the kids up from soccer practice or what have you. Okay, so Spirit's saying there's a real importance here of grounding and bringing all of those parts back, okay, to the 3D. All right, which I'm picking up here with the Eight of Cups. Now, for some of you guys, this is also talking about leaving something or someone behind. Now, this is beautiful because this is about many of you guys are making a beautiful and very powerful transition. And this is part of your evolution. And that's why this message is very distinct today, because many of you have not only become masters at running your energy, maybe helping clients and working with others, reading, doing readings, etc., or just for yourself, but this is now the next part of your journey, the next part of the learning of your evolution and the learning. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is a beautiful reminder that Spirit is collaborating with you. Okay, but remember, with the Three of Pentacles, we need you. We also have the divine that's collaborating with you. All right, but then we also have the 3D experience. So the importance of remembering that we're spiritual beings having a 3D experience, and the importance of grounding is coming back through this card. But remember that everything that you do, there is this collaboration. So no matter if you get off track or not, okay, that you have this internal GPS, your soul will bring you back to exactly where you need to go. The best way to decide is if you're on the right path, if you're feeling the sense of confusion. Do you feel happy? Does your heart sing? Does your soul smile? That doesn't mean that everything's going to be easy. Sometimes things are difficult, but we know that that's the way that we need to take to get to where we're going. The Eight of Cups talks about a nighttime journey. It's about starting something new, going after your wish fulfillment. And there's a learning curve. And along the way, we get bumps and we get bruises and we have challenges and we have obstacles, but you know that you're on the right path. And Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right path. The moon card is beautiful. I heard Angel Gabriel come out. Some of you may be working with Angel Gabriel. And that brings me back to my original story that I would need to tell you about what happened before this reading with Angel Amitiel. Now, Angel Gabriel rules the moon. Gabriel is also the archangel that for me is the guardian of the east. Sorry, of the west. Angel Gabriel talks about your emotions. I love that we have the Eight of Cups and we have the moon here. So for some of you, this past full moon in Pisces, you guys received lots of psychic upgrades, and you guys have been really, really running your energy and running it hard and working with clients and doing all the work, which is absolutely beautiful. But the Angel of Dreams is also talking about how we can be in that euphoric, spacey, dreamlike state, which is beautiful. And we may want to stay there. But the Three of Pentacles is a very grounding energy, talking about the need to come back to earth. That we cannot be in this fantasy state. We cannot be in this euphoric dream state, in that meditative state. It's not for our highest good 100% of the time. And especially for those of us who are working with clients, okay, or working with friends and family, it's really important to ground and to hold space for them, even though we may want to go up and out, right, into the universe. Now, the King of Swords is beautiful because the King of Swords is getting it. The King of Swords is aligned. The King of Swords also has this bird of prey. He sees the big picture. The King of Swords is balanced. He's just. He's also very generous, but he's somebody who can turn off his energy on and off at his will. Okay, so as we progress on this journey, as we become masters of running our own energy, of meditating, as we develop our practices, as we work with people more and more, okay, you're going to get to this part, this stage of being the King of Swords. Off, on. Beautiful. I love that. I love this energy. I love it. I love it. I love it for you guys. So very quickly, I have to talk about, before I forget, the moon energy. So the moon is associated with Angel Gabriel, and so is the angel that I was working with before this reading, which is Angel Amitiel. So it's thought that his intelligence, his or her, angels are androgynous, came from Gabriel. And Gabriel sent Amitiel to work on the 7th dimension. Amitiel represents truth and also represents peace. So also Spirit wants to come through very strong here and let us know that you can trust your inner voice and your inner guidance. It is your truth. You are speaking the truth. You are walking your true path. Okay, but there's a story behind Amitiel, so that when God made humans, he was the angel that protested because he knew about humans' true nature and believing, and he thought they would destroy the universe. So for expressing his personal honesty, to God or to source energy, he was cast out of heaven and he fell to earth. Okay, on earth, he was able to find his grace, but only after learning about the human condition and walking around and experiencing all of the trials and tribulations that humans experience. Okay, but he eventually did find his grace. Okay, and I think that's a beautiful story, and I feel like it ties really closely into this inner voice message. Okay, the inner voice message, again, really quickly, is that anytime we feel like we've gone off track, just like Amitiel, decades off track on earth after being an angel, we've traveled a different road to our soul. But everything becomes a signpost, okay? So trusting your inner voice to return us to our center, where we tune in to our wise transmissions. And just as Amitiel eventually returned to heaven or to home. All right, so I love how that really ties into this reading, that, for us, returning to our center is returning to our paradise, returning to our home. But we have to go through, there's so much learning that has to take place, and it's not always wonderful. It's not always beautiful. And so it's, again, the importance of paying attention to the 3D, okay? And especially for those of you, my 5D masters out there, because that's what you are. I can really feel the work that you guys are doing, and many of you are working with friends and family and clients and really, really doing some awesome things, okay? So just trust that you're on the right path, even if sometimes it's difficult. Trust your inner voice, okay? So additional messages for the Three of Pentacles, please. Yep, we get the Hierophant. Beautiful. Okay, and you get the Queen of Swords. Yeah, beautiful. So Hierophant is the earth energy, paying attention. You know, Taurus is about the everyday needs. It's about pleasures and it's about love. And it's about the importance of paying attention to that. The Queen of Swords in reverse with this reading is saying, this is that cloudy feeling. This is that feeling of euphoria. I'm picking up on many of you not wanting to come back into the 3D, really loving that space, that energy. And it is a place to love. And I love it too. I'm right there with you guys. But Spirit is really talking about, you know, the importance of grounding. Yeah, because there's work to do in the 3D as well. Okay, so that you're not going to get traditional readings here of the Tarot, because this is a very specific reading for my energy workers out there, my star seeds. Okay, and you get the Five of Hearts. Yep, so again, walking around in this dream-like state. Some of you guys may be hiding. I know you're not going to like it, but some of you may be hiding from things that make you hurt, from grief or from sorrow. Okay, and so Spirit's saying it's really important, yes, that you do this healing work, but part of the healing, part of the balance is also coming back here to the 3D. And this Five of Cups energy in reverse, or this Five of Hearts, is releasing grief and sorrow, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, but we can't stay in the 5D, or we can't stay in the dream space forever as much as we would like to. Okay, so I'm getting an image of coaxing, those of you working with your inner child, coaxing that inner child back out to say, you know what? Your adult self is now going to protect and take care of you, not only in the astral plane, but here in the 3D. You guys are ready. Okay, Queen of Cups, yeah, that maternal energy. Beautiful. Psychic abilities. Some of you guys might not have been trusting where your inner voice has led you or has been leading you. And again, the Queen of Hearts is the ultimate maternal energy. So it's really time that, especially for those of you, I'm picking up on inner child work, for those of you doing inner child work, that, you know, that your 3D self, your adult self, you know, has done the work and can walk in the 3D and can protect that inner child self. Okay? Prove it. Prove it to them. That's what's necessary. So again, if you're hanging out too much in the 5D, there's something to be gained from that as well, right? Yeah, look at that double confirmation of the Eight of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So the King of Swords, some of you guys are, some of you guys have made a very big change. And this change has come, you know, via your awakening. Many of you guys are starting spiritually based businesses. Spirit wants you to know that many of you have understood, have walked away from 3D concerns. And in order to receive the messages that you need to receive, what I'm hearing over and over again with this reading is that you will get to the space where you can feel comfortable and come back to the 3D, where you'll be able to find that perfect balance, okay, between running your energy and taking care of your 3D concerns, because you guys are in the midst of this beautiful transition where before you were much more 3D. before your awakening. Now there was the pendulum swung, the pendulum swung in the other direction, where you much prefer to be in the 5D. You much prefer to be running your energy. Okay, and Spirit saying, now we're going to work on achieving that beautiful balance. Wonderful, wonderful. It's the next stage, you guys. It's the next stage. Wow, peace. Beautiful. Friends and family and those who care, peace is yours today to share. Yeah, so many of you guys are running energy sessions, angelic healing, Reiki, acupuncture. Maybe you guys are working with essential oils, crystal healing, you name it, but you're working with your friends and family. And this is energy, this is healing, this is guidance that needs to be shared. So Spirit's saying, don't stop. Don't stop. People need you. But people need you also in the 3D. Aura cleanse. When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. Yes, so for those of you who are feeling exhausted after energy sessions, really important for you to pay attention to that. Important that you're clearing other people's energy, not only from your body, but also from your space. Now, especially for my Reiki practitioners out there, doing Reiki should not be depleting your energy. Remember that you are a channel for life force energy. You are a channel for source. You are not giving your energy to the client. Okay, you are opening up the channel of Reiki energy, of life force energy to flow freely through you, and then for it to go where it needs to go. So if you're finding yourself being extremely exhausted, it's important that you do your own energy balancing and cleansing in between sessions, or after running your own energy. Okay, so that can be with tarot readings, that can be with crystal healing sessions, you name it. Okay, but there's a special message for my Reiki practitioners out there. Okay, and then we get celebrate. The time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. Yeah, celebrate. This is a huge, huge up-leveling, you guys. Yeah, this is such a beautiful part of your journey that needs to be celebrated. Again, not, coming from the 3D, going through your initial awakening, loving hanging out in the 5D, and now achieving that beautiful balance, because we are meant to be here on Earth. That can be a hard pill to swallow. Believe me. Believe me. All right. And then we get medicine. Veggies and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. Absolutely, you guys. So make sure that you're taking care of your body. Your body is your temple. Your body is your vessel. Make sure that you're eating. Make sure that you're drinking enough water. If you're working with clients, make sure your clients are drinking enough water. Energy sessions can really, when we're moving energy around within our body or within our space, it's really important that we do the best that we can to achieve that balance. Okay, so for many of you, it's important to pay attention to your water intake and also what you're eating. You may also notice the more that you guys are running your own energy, the more you're tapping into source and working with your angels and your spirit guides, that your body won't be as comfortable eating low vibe foods, real like sugary, carbonated beverages, lots of sweets, processed foods. So if you're finding that, it may be important for you to maybe do a little fast if that's something that calls out to you, or it may be important for you to just eat very clean fruits, veggies, and that sort of thing. Okay, there's some beautiful messages in here. I know this won't be for everyone, but you know what? That's okay. I hope it gets to the people that need to hear it. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.